My name's Carson Lindsay. I work for Sierra Rescue, and today I'm here to talk to you about how to choose the right paddle. The biggest things to know when you're choosing a paddle for your kayak is 1, the width of your kayak, and 2, your height. Typically, the wider the kayak, the longer paddle you're going to need, and the taller you are, also the longer paddle you're going to need. Paddle shafts are made of many different materials, some of aluminum, some of carbon, some of fiberglass. Typically, aluminum paddle shafts are a little bit lighter and a little bit less durable, where carbon and fiberglass are a little bit more durable, but also a little bit more lightweight. The design of our paddle shaft is also important. Most paddles have a straight shaft, but there are some paddles that have a bend in the shaft to ease the stress on our wrists. Other paddles actually have different diameters in the shaft based on the sizes of our hands, typically smaller hands, like a smaller shaft on the paddle. The last thing is that some paddles you can actually adjust the length of the shaft as well as the offset of the feathers depending on what your preference is. Another thing to consider when we're choosing a kayak paddle is the shape and size of the paddle blade. Typically, a smaller paddle blade is going to make it easier for you to paddle for longer periods of time, but not be as powerful as maybe a larger blade where you're going to have more power, but you might tire more quickly. One last thing to consider is the material that your paddle blade is made out of. Some paddle blades are made out of plastic or nylon that might be a little bit more flimsy and not quite as durable as blades that are made out of carbon or fiberglass that might be more durable and also stiffer to offer you more rigidity when you're paddling.